Welcome to Zim's Beer Review, a YouTube and podcast production presented by Anchor.fm. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. It's different. We have two of us today. This is the person you've heard about for a few episodes.
Oh, yeah, you've never seen me.
Nope.
But you sport my bottle opener, which you haven't used
Yep.
because the world's turning to cans, it seems like.
Yep, you need to come up with a can opener.
I was thinking that. I was like, well, it's just this.
I think can openers already exist.
I think.
So this is Jason Shaver. He's the one who does all our mystery brew reviews.
So when Garrett started this whole podcast YouTube thing, he would be alone, literally and figuratively. And I would be in, 1,000 miles away, and I'd send him some beers, and they were usually taped up, so he didn't know what they were. You've probably seen, or hopefully you've seen a couple episodes. So we're going to do another one side by side because I moved next to him.
Yes.
Recently.
Officially.
So, officially. I'm a Wyomingite. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it is Wyomingite.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So
it makes the beer or the mystery brew reviews much easier to complete. It's not 1,000 miles between us. Now he can be involved, and he doesn't have to ship them.
Yeah.
It's much easier.
Save some money there.
So I think this is mystery brew review number 5, I believe.
I never kept count. I'm going to trust you on that one.
I think it's 5. If it's not, it's a different number. But I think it's 5.
So today's... Oh, I didn't think about that. So the green screen and the green tape.
That's how mystery we do this.
Exactly.
It's such a mystery, it's invisible.
If you're only listening to the podcast, you probably don't know what we're talking about. But if you log on to the YouTube channel, I have this all taped up green, just like the green screen in the back. So literally you cannot see the can here. This is crazy.
So what we're going to do is he's going to open it. I'm going to close my eyes and hide. We're going to pour it into 2 glasses, so we're each going to try it at the same time. Obviously, he knows what it is. I don't. We're going to see if I can guess and kind of what we can do. I guess I don't have to close my eyes because it's taped up.
But you don't see it. It's very invisible here.
It's very invisible. Okay.
Now, I know what the beer
light.
is. Yeah. What would you say about this, huh? Light?
It looks light. It could be a pale ale or an IPA.
Okay. I know what the beer is, but I have yet to drink this.
Oh, so really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're both tasting it for the first time.
Okay.
I saw it on the shelf, and I thought to myself, that's the one.
So you know, obviously, the beer and the brewery.
Yes.
But you've never had it.
Never had this beer.
Okay. It's more yellow, I'd say. It's actually more yellow and golden color than it's showing up on the video.
Yeah.
I promise.
Man, it almost looks like pear juice, that type of color.
It's hazy. It is unfiltered, I will say. This is not a clear... So it could be like a hazy IPA of some kind.
It could be.
It smells hoppy.
Very well could be.
It smells like
It smells citrusy.
Yeah, citrus, like floral. A lot of those like IPAs have like the floral hoppy... Hops have like a floral citrusy smell to them.
It's got that hip hop.
Like a... What are they? There you can call them Citra hops.
Yeah.
Or Mosaic hops. They're all very floral.
This, if I were to pinpoint a single fruit, I would say is pineapple.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think pineapple comes through a lot in hops. There's been a few beers lately that I
Well, you did just do a Pineapple Express not too long
did.
ago, so I had it in the name.
Yeah, and then
literally.
I did Kona Big Wave, and that was kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Well, should we clink it?
Clink it and drink it.
Drink it. That worked out.
Whoa. That's not what I was expecting. That tastes like juice.
This is dangerous.
That does taste like it. It almost tastes like a beer if you were to, like a black and tan or like a red beer where you mix them.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
This tastes like a beer that has been mixed with juice. Like
it's like a
mimosa.
Like a mimosa with
It's
man.
This, I'm going to say, at the back end, I'm getting some alcohol content. I think this is higher.
I believe there's alcohol in this beer,
Okay,
yes.
there is. So
you got
it is.
That right.
It's not Kool-Aid, as I first imagined.
Yeah, not Kool-Aid.
I think this is, alcohol-wise, I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess ABV first.
Okay.
I'm going to guess this is like 6.5 to like 7.5. So maybe like a 7.0.
You gave yourself a full point range. Okay.
But I will say Man, 7.0 would be a... They're not that common.
7s?
Yeah.
No.
I don't feel...
I mean, unless you make a beer that suits that exactly, then it's pretty relevant.
But then I wonder, like, did you buy this for this because it was a 7?
I'll say this. I bought it. First of all, I like the brewery, but secondly, the can that we'll reveal after we're done with
Ooh.
this. The can is what brought me to this. It's all about the marketing there.
Okay.
And I saw this and I was like, I gotta see what's inside.
Man, okay, so I'm going to say this is some sort of an IPA. It's not...
Okay.
I guess it could be a pale ale, but it's just too hoppy, too much alcohol content.
Man, you know what this reminds me of? Caribou Lou. If it was
Maybe.
in beer form.
Yeah, beer form.
Mm-hmm.
I do smell like a pineapple-y.
Man,
All right, I'm thinking this is like a hazy... Could be like a hazy double IPA.
dang. Okay.
That's a very specific... I think alcohol content's like 7. I don't know what else this would be if it's not an IPA. If it's a pale ale, it's not a pale ale.
No, it's not. I'll tell you that right now. Drinking this, I couldn't even imagine it being a pale
Right.
ale. Okay.
I think this is a hazy IPA,
Okay.
potentially a double IPA or an imperial IPA, based on how much alcohol content it tastes like. It
So-
reminds me a lot of the Cryo Stash from Hop Valley.
Yeah? You just had that one, huh? About, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah, very recently.
Says it right in front of me.
Yeah, two days ago.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you know. You got that right. It is a hazy IPA.
Yes.
But I don't think it's a double.
Okay.
And you were low on the alcohol content.
It's higher than
It's
that?
higher than 7.
Oh, man. Is it higher than 7.5?
I would say
'Cause I gave myself
exactly 7.5.
Oh, no. I was close. Okay.
You had it in the window.
Brewery-wise, this could be anything.
Yeah.
You bought it in Wyoming because that's where we are.
That's where I live currently.
So it's either going to be a local brewery or national. You're not going to get any local breweries from anywhere else, like a Hop Valley.
Okay.
Not available here. I'm going to say you bought local.
Just how local.
Wyoming.
Okay. Yep, you're right there.
I'm going to guess this is from Blacktooth Brewing.
Well, you're wrong. But solid effort, my man. This is super good. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm very
This
glad
is
I
good.
bought this. For one, I bought it for this, but I also am going to be drinking these later on. So I'm glad to actually enjoy the beer. Okay, so if I were to say...
I'm going to begin the unveiling process. This might take a while. You can't tell.
I have one that's not taped.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
That's
That's
way
what we'll do.
easier than unwrapping the mystery can. All right, what do we have?
We have a
Show
hazy,
the folks.
hazy IPA by Melvin. With this super
Whoa!
dope-looking can. Okay, so I'm going to bring it closer to the camera here.
It looks
Melvin.
like it almost looks like a radio.
It's like a boombox.
Yeah, like a boombox.
Big speaker. I think we have cassette decks. Has some little buttons down here. The buttons are fictional. They're just printed on
Not
the
real
label.
buttons?
Not real buttons.
Huh.
It says a collab series. It says high fidelity. I don't know if that means it's a high fidelity collab series. But it's called the Me, Myself, and Ty
Me, myself, and Ty.
Hazy India Pale Ale. So it's hazy IPA 7.5. This is 1 pint, which doesn't matter to the whole review.
Man.
Now you know why I bought that can.
Yes. So did this come in a 6-pack or something? Or
It was a 4-pack. It was one of
okay.
those like $13 4-packs
Yep.
that you can buy.
I know Melvin does a lot of these 4-packs.
Mm-hmm.
They have one, I think, coming out soon. I think it was called... I'm going to get the name wrong.
Another mystery.
Yeah, it's another mystery. We'll do it later. But it was like $48 for a 4-pack or something. It was outrageous. But
It's like a 4-pack of vodka, and that's probably it.
yeah, it's
probably
just
not
because
beer.
they don't make many of them. So they sell them for more because it's like more one-off rare type.
And beer lovers are going to want to try and taste
Wow, what
all
a-
the beers.
What a good beer.
Yeah.
See, I would not have, if I was in the store
Mm-hmm.
and I saw Me, Myself, and Ty,
Yeah.
I would not have guessed this flavor of a beer.
Yeah, I don't know what it is that makes it Thai.
I don't know.
It's an India Pale Ale. Mm-hmm. It's kind of close to Thailand. I'm not sure. We might have to do some
I'm
digging.
not sure. Me, myself, and Ty Melvin. Close enough.
You almost spelled that right.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Close. Oh.
Me, myself, and Ty Melvin Brewing Company. It's got a 4.2. Man, I got pretty close here with my guess.
Well, the fact that you got hazy IPA, first of all, hazy, you get to see it.
Yep.
And then the IPA, it was a good taste.
Yep.
Definitely made it. So
Alcohol content I knew was high. I was low on my guess, but. So it's a hazy orange yellow. Smells fruity. Yep.
Just another review that we're reading.
Yep.
From
Tropical.
The website.
So this person says that it was guava and grapefruit and orange.
I smell all three of those.
I just get tropical. Maybe grapefruit. I guess it's a little
Yeah,
bitter.
it has that tartness to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Not just a sweet pineapple.
Right. That was pretty good. I like this one.
Would you buy it?
I would buy it.
There we go.
I would
There we
buy
go.
this beer. This is a very good beer, and if nothing else, the can is awesome. Melvin Brewing Company knows what they're doing on their labels.
Honestly, I think half the battle is getting the artwork
Yep.
to what the people want.
Yeah.
So they actually buy.
Draws you in.
We don't know what it tastes like yet. You kind of know, all right, I like pale ales, I like stouts, I like IPAs. But if you have a sick looking label,
Yep. And
that's going to reel me right in.
it's why you bought it.
Hook and sink.
Yeah.
You know?
It's why you bought it.
That's why I bought it.
Yep.
I literally bought other beer for this mystery brew review, and then I saw that, and I was like, I'm going to drink the other beer. This one's going to mystery. So, made it work.
If you didn't know, Melvin Brewing Company is in Jackson, Wyoming, and they're a very good brewery. Some of my favorite beers come out of Melvin. So I've never had this one, but they do some very
I
very
wonder
good
if this
stuff.
is ever on tap anywhere. I've only seen, like, they have the Killer Bees, which I think is a pale ale,
It's like a golden ale.
golden ale, real light.
I think so.
And then I know the self-named Melvin IPA.
Yeah, the Melvin IPA.
That's the first one that you hooked me on.
And then they have a multiple IPAs. Like they call it a MPA, which is like their Melvin Pale Ale. But then they have a Hubert, which is a really good IPA.
Melvin and Hubert. I wonder if there's like family names,
I don't
or how
know.
did they come up with this?
I don't know. We might have to find out.
I mean, I probably wouldn't be able to come up with anything better, so I'd hat tip to you.
Right. You did it. You've done it. So this was the first beer we did. Normally we only do one beer, but because Jason is actually here with us, I'm going to flip it on him and do a mystery brew with him.
Okay.
So
I'm for it. That's
I
why we
know
have
what
4
this
glasses
beer
here.
is.
I get you now.
yeah,
Okay.
I know what this next beer is. He has no idea what this next beer is.
This is a double feature.
It is, but I didn't tape mine up. So you're going to have to close your
I
eyes.
literally close my eyes.
You will have to close your eyes. I'll get two
I'm
empty
still
glasses.
not over this green can not
It
being
is-
seen in my
It is
hand.
so perfect.
I didn't think about that.
All right, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to open them, but look this way.
Okay, that's fine. So should I show the people?
If you want. I mean,
I'm going to show
they can
them.
get ahead of me here. They can laugh at me at how dumb I am for all my answers. Garrett's the beer guy.
Okay.
I'm the guy that can smell a piece of wood and know what type it is. But when it comes to beer, I'm not as...
He's at a loss.
I'm at a loss.
And I really don't know a ton about beer. I enjoy beer, and I guess I know more maybe than the average person.
If you
but-
brew your own beer, you know more about... Hopefully, you know more about beer than the average Joe or average Jason.
All right.
Okay, you hit the can?
Yep, I hit the can. You can come look.
Wow.
Did I just pour the same beer
I was going to
again?
say, it looks a lot of the same. It is a little clearer, though. You can see through it
Yep.
a lot easier.
I agree with that.
Still a little hazy, though.
Do you want to know a secret?
I love secrets, man.
I've never had this beer either.
All right. But you know what it is.
I know what it is.
We set the same thing up on each
Yep.
other here, okay?
Without even planning it. No, I don't know what this tastes like.
I can't smell it that much.
No,
I
it
just got
doesn't
some
have
in my nose
near
there.
the aroma as the Melvin
Had
did.
to really get in there.
I guess we can't compare these direct because they're different. They're different.
You can't compare each other's beers,
but you
bro.
can contrast.
Can. Man, I
Not
really
a
can't.
lot.
I can't. Like, the other one is super fragrant.
Like, yeah. Oh, the
Melvin-
aroma was very obvious.
It was high in aroma counts. I think that's official.
I do smell hops. I mean, you still get that, like that fruity, slightly aromatic.
I don't know, man.
Nothing?
And Nettie putted last night just for this reason, and nothing's coming through.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Whoa. I tried it.
You tried it. We didn't
sorry.
even clink it and
Clink
drink
it and drink
man.
it. It's got like a...
It's like warming my insides.
It's got like almost like bitter, but not in the same way that the grapefruit in the other one was.
This has like as much taste as there was smell to me. I really don't taste much, man.
Yeah, it's kind
Taste the
of...
bubbles. I taste like I'm alive. This is a good drink.
I would say crisp would be a good descriptor. It's because like I've
Man,
tasted
it's so subtle. Mm-hmm. We probably should have started with this.
Probably.
It's okay though.
In hindsight,
We made our decisions the way we made them. We were reaping what we sow.
it is light. It is crisp. It's very carbonated, is what I get.
Yeah, a lot of carbonation
Like
to it.
maybe I noticed that more because there's less of like a punch of flavor from the previous one.
Yeah, I would say this is probably a pale ale. Now,
Okay.
What I can tell you, it's not a stout.
Correct.
I got that.
You nailed it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I think more pale ale is a little hazy, but I wouldn't call it an IPA. Maybe a hazy pale ale. Do they have those? I don't think I've ever seen that.
You're not that far off.
Okay. Hazy.
Correct.
Got the first word here. I'm on a roll. Look at me go. Hazy pale.
I would say this beer style is very similar to a pale ale.
It's our Pilsner.
No.
Oh, well. What can you do?
What do you have a guess on alcohol?
Okay. This is much lower.
Correct. It would be crazy if it was higher.
That would be dangerous.
Yeah, like no, sorry,
Like,
this
I
is
can have
12
easily,
and a half.
Yeah, I could easily have 4 of these. No.
It's crisp. It's light.
I'm going to have a nice little...
Let me some orange in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, there might be some sort of peel.
I get like a bitterness. Like it's not bitter in the way that
No.
like a fruit would be, like a grapefruit would be, where it's like that bitter sweet.
Yeah.
This is like, it really is like a bite of bitter almost.
I would call this 4.2.
Okay, very specific. I went with the full percent range.
Yeah, I'm going for gold, man.
Okay.
I want to just nail it right in the head.
Okay,
here.
all right. So are we ready?
Hold on. I said
Okay.
hazy. And that was right.
It was.
Hazy's right. We have...
I will say this next part is, you've heard of these beer styles, but it's not nearly as like popular.
Is it a
You don't
Kolsch?
hear it as often. No. Good guess though.
Okay. Well,
This tastes kind of like a Kolsch.
does it?
It does.
I've not had many Kolsch's in my life.
They're like a
decade ago, I think I
a
had my
bitter
last
light.
Kolsch.
It's kind of yeah.
Yeah. I still want to try and guess the brewery, which
Okay.
impossible. Let me
It
tell
is.
you.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Your hint is you definitely know of this brewery.
Well, that doesn't narrow much down from what I already knew. Apparently, like, I'm not gonna guess a brewery I don't know.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Okay. You definitely know of it. All right. So I'm gonna guess it's a Denver Co.
Nope.
Okay. No.
Good guess.
Yeah. I
Okay.
lost.
The correct answer was Hop Valley Brewing.
You got the shine.
We have the Divine Shine.
You got the divine.
This is a hazy blonde ale.
Blonde ale.
So pale ale's close. And I didn't look at the alcohol right away. It's 4.5. You were close.
Just flip that 2 around. It'll
Yep.
become a 5 for me.
4.5. So they say this is a unique blonde showcases with a blend of wheat, oats, and barley with mosaic and galaxy hops to deliver a bright and hazy experience, tropical flavor, aroma, and a velvety smooth finish. Do I agree? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I get the tropicalness. It's
Hard going from the Melvin that
Yeah.
was super tropical to the Divine Shine.
I
will
agree.
say, I love Hot Valley. Probably one of my favorite breweries. They know what they're doing over there.
they do.
I think you have your own Stash series, right?
I do. If you're interested.
Yes, definitely look at the Stash series. So this Divine Shine, at first, I don't know if it was just because I went from the one beer to the next, because if you go from like porter
Yeah.
to Pabst,
Yep.
Pabst is going to be terrible. Well, first of all, not the best. I'll say that right now. Not my favorite. Right. But going from that down to the Divine, I feel like that's why I didn't get as much of the flavor.
Yeah, I will say this, that starting with the Melvin was a much
terrible
bigger
idea.
like so much more flavor, higher alcohol content, way more aromatic,
just more.
Everything's just ramped
up. Even a
up.
16-ounce can compared to the 12 that you got over here.
Yes.
So just more in all senses. But the thing about that though, it is such a good beer.
It is.
And this is just like a legit beer.
Oh yeah, this is like a summer beer. This is what you have. I could drink 3, 4, 5 of these.
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8 of these,
depending on the day.
These, like the Melvin, you see this in the store, and you're like, oh, they only sell that in a 4-pack.
That's a warning label.
They do that.
That's a warning label.
You shouldn't drink more than 4 of those. So,
but 7.5s, that's not terrible.
No,
it's not like a cask that has like 11%.
That's true. And this, I will say, this Melvin was the 7.5 here went down easier than the Cryo Stash from Hop Valley.
Was that also 7.5?
It was 8.7.
It's a little off.
Yeah, but just like higher alcohol content beers, that's
a hard one.
Mm-hmm. I'm interested. This is I just keep getting a bitterness in this Divine Shine. It must be just from the hops.
Yeah, hops.
They can be bitter.
From what I know, they can be bitter.
So,
yeah, man.
I think this was successful. We both were relatively close.
Yeah, I feel like
we did all right.
Yeah, we both did okay.
Yeah.
You know? So that makes it like definitely not great. Did pretty good.
It did pretty good. So, anyways, thank you everybody. Thanks for tuning in for another episode. Please remember to like and subscribe. And we'll be back with another episode later in the week. So, thanks everybody.